The Stolen Party Literary Elements by Stephanie Zamora. The plot of The Stolen Party was this little girl who believed that she was best friends with this rich girl named Luciana. She was then supposedly invited to her birthday party and told her mom that they were best friends, but her mom knew that that wasn't the case. She was just known as the maid's daughter. The exposition is the beginning where the author introduces how Rosaura is excited for the monkey that they would have at the party. This is also where her and her mother argue about Rosaura and Luciana being best friends. The rising action is the part where Rosaura gets all ready and pretty to head out to this party. The climax is where Rosaura gets into an argument with Luciana's cousin about being close with Luciana and how Luciana's cousin has never seen her before, until Rosaura's mom came into the rescue and asked her for help. The following action is when the magician came in and asked a boy to help out, but he was too afraid to, until Rosaura came and helped out. This is where Rosaura told her mom that she helped out with the magician. The resolution is the end. This is where Rosario was proven that she was considered the maid's daughter, because after the party they received 2 checks instead of receiving gifts like everyone else. The antagonist is Luciana's cousin because she would argue with Rosario about not being close or being best friends with Luciana since she has never seen her before. The protagonist is Rosaria because the author would always refer back to Rosaria and the story was mainly about her. The point of view is third person because the author uses Rosara's name instead of I, we, or me. Foreshadowing was shown when readers found out that Rosara's mother was actually the maid, which made readers have an idea of what would happen next. The setting was Luciana's house because that is where the birthday party took place and that is where the whole story was mainly about. The characterization in Rosaria was her being proud and confident because she was called out by the magician and she had no problem with helping out. The metaphor in the story was when Rosaria's mother told her she's just the maid's daughter, she also meant that her social class was below than everyone else's. The tone is sad because all this time Rosaria believed she was Luciana's best friend, but it turns out that she was just considered as the maid's daughter. Personification is shown when Rosaria looks at the monkey and the author says carefully she entered the kitchen and there she saw it deep in thought inside its cage. She is just referring to the monkey like if it was a human. The symbolism in the story is the monkey because when she is brought up by the magician, she acts differently than what the rich boy acted. The theme is judgment over what social class you're in is a problem in our society. The language is modern language because the author uses words that the readers can understand. The conflict is where Rosario won't understand that she is just the maid's daughter, not Luciana's best friend. And last but not least, imagery is shown because the author helps describe what he is seeing. For example, for the magician, he had said, after the cake came, the magician tall and bony with a fine red cape. The author describes the magician very well.